Welcome to another edition of Dad's Divorce Live. I'm Matt Allen, editor of DadsDivorce.com. Today we're joined by Dave Nash, who gained international recognition for his attempt to run across Canada in support of equal parenting. His attempt was cut short due to knee problems, but Dave is determined to go back out there and continue to run across the country, and he will start that back up again in June. You can find out more information about Dave and the Cross Canada race at www.crosscanadarunforthechildren.com. So Dave, thanks for taking time to join me.
Oh, thanks for having me, Matt. It's my pleasure.
Now you're doing this run, or you were doing this run in support of equal shared parenting for children. But could you talk about why you chose this cause to bring attention to? What's your connection to it?
I was personally put through a custody battle for my 9-year-old son, and when I say put through, the reason I use that phrase is it's not something that I wanted to subject my child to, but I think a mistake a lot of people make when they hear about parents in a custody battle for their children, especially here in Canada, is they tend to think that it's something that both parents want to go through, like both parents just want to fight each other tooth and nail,
right.
And that's the furthest thing from the truth. Because it's as simple as one parent applying to the courts to take full custody of the children away from the other parent, and then the other parent, whether that parent wanted to work something out or anything, is forced into this unbelievably adversarial system, and you're fighting tooth and nail to just try to stay active in your child's life. And that's what happened to me. That's what happened to my son. Was my ex-wife filed to the courts just to be vindictive because I had moved on with my life and met and started dating my wife now. And having gone through the system, and unbelievably dysfunctional, pathetic system that we have in place here in Canada. Having seen it firsthand, I got to see just how bad of a system we have here in Canada and how little the system cares about the best interests of children. I mean, it's just a big money grab. It's just a big cash grab. And I got to witness it firsthand, and having come out of it, I decided I was going to do something to try to change it and try to protect children from vindictive parents like my ex-wife.
So why run across the country? Why not a rally, a website, or what was, I guess, the motivation behind your decision to run across Canada?
Well, something had to be done to bring the issue to the attention of the media here in Canada. And because the media rarely reports on this, reports on the destruction of families and at the hands of the family law industry here in Canada. And I knew that by running across Canada, I'd be able to bring this issue to the attention of the media.
So you spent 11 weeks on foot running across the country before knee problems, unfortunately, sidelined you. Excuse me. But what was the reaction you were getting while out on the road?
The reaction I was getting from the media was unbelievable. Tons of newspapers, radio stations, television stations were interviewing me and talking about this topic. The people of Canada that I was speaking with and hearing from overwhelmingly are saying, yeah, something needs to be done. This system needs to be changed. And people in Canada are outraged that we have such a system in place, because it completely tarnishes the reputation that Canada has. I mean, Canada is supposed to be this country that believes in equality. I mean, that's how we portray ourselves on the world scene. Well, anyone that's been put through the family law industry in Canada knows that, that's just a big lie. Canada does not believe in equality. Canada is supposed to believe in the family. I mean, March 3rd this year, when our parliament resumed, that was the big thing from the speech from the throne, was Harper's conservative government said, we will maintain Canada to be the best country in the world to raise a family. Well, people who have gone through the family law industry here in Canada know that that's an absolute lie.
Sure.
Canada is not the best country in the world to raise a family. The family law industry in Canada here is tarnishing Canada's reputation globally, and people are fed up. We want our children protected, and that's the message that I was getting from the people here in Canada.
Now, I was following along on the blog, and you were blogging about some of the people you were meeting. You had support vehicles coming up to support you, maybe without even your knowledge. People pulling up behind you on the side of the road. You mentioned once you were running through a construction zone, and some construction workers stopped you just to thank you and shake your hand. What did those type of reactions mean to you?
Oh, it was. It showed me that what I was doing was the right thing, and I was just completely overwhelmed at how Canadians had reached out. I mean, going through that 20, 30 kilometers of construction workers. I mean, my God, every one of them was handing me money. Reaching in their pocket, handing me money. It was and not just men, but women as well, saying, yeah, our children deserve the right to have an equal relationship with both of their parents after a divorce.
Yeah.
It was just, it was unbelievable to me to see how people were reaching out. And I think the big thing it did for me personally was it kind of restored my faith in Canada. I have no faith in our Canadian government, but having been put through the system myself, coming out of it, I had become ashamed to say that I was a Canadian,
Wow.
And having done the run has kind of restored my faith in Canada. The people of Canada are amazing. The government in Canada is deplorable.
Finally, before we let you go, I wanted to ask, what did you hope to accomplish out of this run, and why you're continuing this run? And if so, did you accomplish it?
What I hope to accomplish is just to raise awareness in the media that this issue is a human rights issue. It needs to be addressed as a human rights issue, and it needs to be reformed. And I believe that I've accomplished that over the 73 days this past summer, and I'm going to continue to accomplish that in the next summer when I start up again. And then after the run is complete, I'm going to continue to advocate for this human rights issue. I believe that the run is giving me kind of a platform to speak from. So I plan on writing a book, and I plan on touring Canada after the run is complete, speaking in high schools and universities, and just trying to wake the youth up here in Canada that they are the future of this country, and if they don't like the direction that they see this country heading in, it's up to them to change it. So I'm hoping to kind of wake the younger generation up to the fact that they're the future of this country, and they can take this country back and change things politically.
Well, Dave, thanks for joining us. Thanks for your advocacy, and best of luck with finishing up the run and in the future.
Thank you so much.
Again, that was Dave Nash. You can find out more information about him and his run across Canada at crosscanadarunforthechildren.com. That'll do it for this edition of Dad's Divorce Live. I'm Matt Allen, editor of DadsDivorce.com.